Hello, Marvelous Music Monday. Today is a music day, and y'all can blame my friend Ricky Fields for all of this because I was watching him last night singing, and I thought, I need to bring some singing along. So I went to the archives and I did it. And I chose stuff that y'all are going to love and people that you love. And one person that y'all really, really love, because I got calls about it over the weekend, and you're like, when is he going to be back a singing? On September the 11th, put it on your calendar, a very important day. It will be the Mr. Ellijay show featuring Miss Astrid. She will be here one day to do the show, and we're excited about this. This is going to be so much fun. It means all of y'all who are driving around listening to those old CDs are going to get new CDs because Miss Astrid is going to help finish the project. It's going to be amazing, and it's going to get all the songs that I requested or demanded that he learned that he didn't know, and he learned them. He learned them himself, and I'm so proud of it. So the project is in the works. Yay. Okay, this weekend we had some projects in the works in Ball Ground. A young soldier came home. He had been gone deployed for 11 months, and he came home, and as with small towns, we like to celebrate the folks that we love. And so we're going to share a little video with you and a little tribute to a young man who went away. And you know, we have learned quickly when you go away, we saw it last week with Sweet Lucy. Noah came home on leave. He went back into the harm's way, and he didn't make it home again. So we all said, welcome home, Adam, on Friday. We're going to show a little bit of footage of that. We're going to share some birthday messages. We're going to share some music, and it's going to be a good, positive day. Y'all got to stay positive. You got to stay pumped up. You got to stay prayed up. Now, I have a prayer request. My buddy, the Bible lady, just messaged me. She has a dear family member who is in the hospital right now with his BP over 200. That's not good. Mine's been over 200 before, and it was pure stress, and the doctor said, what is going on? And I said, got a little stress going on here, and they said, yes, you do. You got to get it under control. So please say a prayer that his blood pressure comes down. They've already lost a couple of veins this morning trying to get blood from him. They're not doing well in the sticking department. Don't know what hospital he's at, but I bet I'd be having me a fit right now. So he is trying to remain calm and keep his blood pressure under control, but right now it's over 200. So please say a prayer for Vicky's sweet brother. Also, the birthdays. Today, you're going to get to hear some music because Miss Sybil Johnson called and requested some music today because it was her birthday over the weekend. But she said, I just love to hear Dwight sing Beulah Land. Dwight doesn't sing Beulah Land, but we found it by somebody else. But Dwight does do Amazing Grace, and he's going to do that for her birthday. We also have a couple of other birthdays. One of them is very, very special because it's Pa Barker. You know, the Ma and Pa Barker out of the Barker gang, that gang of those good, good folks from up in the Copper Basin. Happy, happy birthday to Scott Barker. And he was celebrated yesterday, and then Slade Hillhouse was celebrated yesterday. And tomorrow, Miss Cherie Hillhouse will be celebrated. So happy, happy birthday to everybody celebrating those birthdays. And if you have birthdays coming up, send me some information, send me some pictures, send me what you want us to do. And if you want songs, well, I have control of that. I can pick some songs and y'all can hear it, and I love it. So we are going to do some music. We want to show the video now of Adam coming home. And it was really sweet for this small town. Somebody just sent out a couple of messages, and people gathered on Main Street and said, welcome home. So here we go. was so cool about that? One of the people welcoming him home was from Peru. One of the people welcoming him home was from Italy. The rest of the folks are from Ball Ground, but not necessarily from Ball Ground. They moved there. Some of them have been there all their lives. Some of them have been there 10 years, 20 years. But it is so weird to see a combination of people come together. We don't have to be from America to appreciate the military. We don't have to have served in the military to understand that what we have today, our freedom, is certainly not free, and somebody paid the price for that. You hear it all the time when we say somebody gave all, and never did we give all more than on 9/11 when America was tortured by those violent men. So remember that on 9/11. We're going to have a happy day here. We're going to celebrate America, and we're going to celebrate music because Miss Astrid is going to be in town. It's going to be really, really cool. We're getting excited. Now, we're going to go to a commercial break, and then we're going to come back, and I've chosen some really good music. Matt Dibler called me the other day, and he has been battling pneumonia. And I said, do you think it's COVID? He said, no, wasn't. I've had several friends who've had this upper respiratory problem, and they tested, and it isn't COVID. There's other stuff coming around. We have to be careful. We have to take care of ourselves. But no, I'm not going to go in hiding, and no, I'm not going to wear a mask, and no, I'm not going to do silly things. I'm just going to keep living my life. Wash your hands, take care of things, use wipes. If you go to the grocery store, wipe down your buggy. Just be sensible. Use your common sense. Do you know my granny would tell you that common sense is worth a whole lot more, some of that book learning sometimes, because sometimes you forget. Just use your common sense. So use your common sense, stay safe, stay healthy, and today you're going to get to enjoy some awesome music right after a commercial break.
Whether you're in the mood for chicken strips, a delicious burger, our classic banana split, or an upside-down thick blizzard treat, we've got you covered. Hot and fresh food every day, every time, and delicious DQ soft serve make the perfect pair at your favorite place. Not fast food, fan food fast. Your Blue Ridge, Ellijay, and Jasper Dairy Queens are your meet, eat, and treat headquarters.
Thank you for choosing DQ. How may I serve you?
The mountains are calling, and they're closer than you think. Farmers Crossing in Ball Ground offers creekside lots with homes beginning in the 400s. Walking distance to downtown shopping, dining, tennis courts, Calvin Farmer Park, and local events. It also includes a beautiful hike to Long Swamp Creek. Leave the car and the worries behind. Move in by fall 2023. Call Cherie Martin at 404-375-0590 or Evelyn Calhoun at 770-733-0779.
Georgia Medical Treatment Center now has 2 locations to bring you the high-quality holistic care you've come to know and expect. We treat neck, back, and joint pain with chiropractic care and injection-based treatment without the need for surgery or prescription painkillers. Our medical weight loss program can also provide relief while ridding your body of toxins, pounds, and inches while improving your overall health. Call today for a free consultation, 770-345-2000, or go online to georgiamtc.com.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together.
The ETC Game of the Week is back again this football season. Watch your local teams go head-to-head each week, only on ETC TV3.
Whether you're swimming in the sea or splashing in the pool, making a masterpiece, or just making memories, writing a great American novel, or writing your term paper that's due tomorrow. Whatever you do in life, Farmers is here to protect it. For all your insurance needs, call Donald Curtis in Blue Ridge.
I'm kind of homesick for a country to where I've never been before. No sad goodbye will there be spoken, for time won't matter anymore. Beulah land, I'm longing for you, and someday on thee I'll stand, and there my home shall be eternal. Beulah land, sweet Beulah land. I'm looking now across the river, where all my face gonna end inside. A few more days I'll wait in labor, then I'll take my heavenly flight. Beulah land, I'm longing for you, and someday on thee I'll stand, and there my home shall be eternal. Beulah land, sweet Beulah land. Beulah land, sweet Beulah land.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun.
Well, happy birthday, Miss Johnson. I hope that that's what you wanted. We did find Dwight doing Amazing Grace, but he hadn't done Beulah Land, but I love the version that Trace found, and it was wonderful. And the guy who was doing that song used to be the lead singer of Shenandoah, and everybody knows their music. Wonderful, wonderful music. So, way to go. Happy birthday to you. To everybody who's enjoying a birthday today, understand that we are so blessed to get to see another birthday, so enjoy every single moment. Now, we're going to go to some music that I chose because I liked it, and I chose things that I know y'all like. I chose the Kaler family. I chose Broken Ground. I chose Matt Dibler. I chose our dear friend Lance Carpenter, who's gone on to be with the Lord. I chose Peyton Silvers. I love Peyton. I love his music. He's such a good guy. And so I've chosen things that I hope will touch your heart. Today is a day that we all know we are not guaranteed the next breath, the next moment. Every single day we hear of somebody who's been diagnosed with something bad. We hear of somebody who suddenly passed away. We hear of an automobile accident. We are assured that we are not guaranteed tomorrow, and that's the truth. So Everybody knows that I will take on about any challenge you throw at me. And so I found this in this little book that I got as a gift, and I love this. It says, he didn't know it couldn't be done, so he went ahead and did it. That sounds just like me, because when I was going to get my real estate license, my husband said, how are you going to do that with all the kids and all the other things you do and the business you run and da-da-da-da-da? How are you going to do that? And I said, well, I don't know, but I'll figure it out. Well, 35 years later, I'm still doing it, and I love it, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you who have trusted us to list, to sell, to lease your homes, and that's what I love doing. I love doing television, and I love doing real estate. If you can find something to do that you love, and you go at it full force, you will have a full and happy life. If you go to work and you dread it every day, you need a new career. And think about that. Think about it. Whatever you graduated from school with, whatever degree you have, what if it wasn't exactly what you wanted? Don't settle for that. Just go out and say, hey, I'm really a better carpenter than I am a business manager, so maybe I'll build houses. Some of the most successful builders lost a job somewhere else and decided they would take their talent and they would do that. So that's what it's about. We're going to go now to some amazing music by some really good folks, so sit back and enjoy.
It's amazing, I never saw till today how foolish a son I have been. The grass is not greener here, and nobody cares, but I know where I've got a friend. He's still setting my place at the table. He's still calling my name in prayer. He still looks up the road. Somehow he knows the prodigal son is coming home. I lost everything that I had to find out. What I needed was there all along. So I'm leaving this place. I want to see my Father's face and hear him say, son, welcome home. I was still a great way from my Father's house. He came running to greet this lost son. I said, your servant I'll be. He never heard me. He cried, my prodigal son has come home. And he's still setting my place at the table. He's still calling my name in prayer. But now I'm in the right place. I'm just a trophy of God's grace. The prodigal son has come home. Yes, I'm in the right place. It's all because of grace. The prodigal son is coming home, coming home. The prodigal son has come home. In the first place, sin met grace, was the garden fair. The Lord was there. Grace and sorrow met, sin's great debt. Adam, where art thou? It's different now. Grace met their sin. Love took them in. And God said to them, it's different now. The next place, sin met grace on a rugged tree, meant for you and me. Grace and sorrow met, sin's great debt. Jesus paid the price, our sacrifice. Grace met man's sin. Love took them in. Through his blood we're cleansed. It's different now. In my place, sin met grace at an altar there. Jesus heard my prayer. Faith and sorrow met, sin's regret. I humbly bowed, yes, it's different now. Grace met my sin. Love took me in. And where sin had been, it's different now. In the final place, just the saved by grace, it's heaven fair. My Lord is there. My race is through, yes, and sin is too. I humbly bow, oh, it's different now. Grace met my sin. Love took me in. Now I look on him. It's different now. It's different now. It's amazing, I never saw till today how foolish a son I have been. The grass is not greener here, and nobody cares, but I know where I've got a friend. He's still setting my place at the table, still calling my name in prayer. He still looks up the road, somehow he knows the prodigal son is coming home. I lost everything that I had to find out what I needed was there all along. So I'm leaving this place. I want to see my Father's face and hear him say, son, welcome home. I was still a great way from my Father's house when he came running to greet his lost son. I said, your servant I'll be. He never heard me. He cried, my prodigal son has come home. He's still setting my place at the table, still calling my name in prayer. Now I'm in the right place. I'm just a trophy of God's grace. The prodigal son has come home. Yes, I'm in the right place. I'm just a trophy of God's grace. The prodigal son is coming home, coming home. The prodigal son has come home.
How many of y'all listened to the words of that song? I played it twice. I want you to think about this. Every single day I get a message from somebody who says, will you pray for my children? Will you pray for my child? Will you pray for my kid who's done this? Will you pray for that? And every single day I think about the days that we face without our children. If you still have your child here, no matter what they're facing, no matter what they're doing, listen to the words of that song over and over and over. As long as they are above ground and you're not visiting their grave, there is hope for your children. If your children haven't been saved, if your children are doing drugs, if your children are on alcohol, whatever your children are facing, maybe your children are just battling depression, but if you listen to the words of that song, when Lance Carpenter did that, he nailed it perfectly. The prodigal son is coming home. The prodigal daughter is coming home. Somebody is waiting for a child to return. Somebody is waiting for a child to straighten their life up. Somebody is waiting to see that kid come down that path coming home. And if they're still here, if they're not gone from you, then there is still hope. So listen to that song over and over and over and remember every single word. And know that as long as they are here, and I tell so many parents this, if you're not visiting their grave, if you're mad at them, if you're disgusted with them, if you're ready to give up on them, as long as they are taking their next breath and they are here with you, there is hope. So please listen to that song every chance you get. I hope that y'all have DVR, which is one of the services that ETC has. If you can digitally record this and watch it and listen and just listen to that song over and over and over, no matter what you're facing. No matter what you're facing, you can do it if you just come together. We're going to go back to some music now, but I have to share this photo because everybody knows there's been a lot of stuff going on with me and a lot of darkness and a lot of sadness and a lot of craziness. But every single time I see this beautiful smile and these beautiful green eyes, I just know that if you don't believe that God is real, look in the eyes of a beautiful child. Look in the eyes of your grandparents. Look in the eyes of that mom that raised you on her own when she had no help, no child support, but she was going to school, bettering herself. Look into the eyes of somebody who's changed your life. And I guarantee you, you will feel, wow, how much better can you possibly feel when you see that precious Xana Jordan. We're going to go back now to some of my favorite music. I hope you're enjoying it. And I said, this is kind of spoiling me because I'm getting to hear all the stuff that I love and get to share it with y'all. So here we go.
In the beginning of time, He was the Creator. Into existence He spoke the heavenly blue, and with one mighty swoop of His hand He threw out the stars. Here where they land. So
His holy name. Let me not forget all His benefits or the blessings that He brings. Lifting up my hands to the great I am, let me never be ashamed. With all that is within me now, oh, bless His holy name. Now Jesus is to me my everything, and I bless the day He came, when He gave me drink from His fountain sweet, that I'll never thirst again. Now through the Spirit of the Son to the Father I can say, for your saving blood and for all you've done, bless your holy and sweet name. Oh, bless the Lord, yes, bless the Lord. Well, bless His holy name. Let me not forget all His benefits or the blessings that He brings. Lifting up my hands to the great I am, let me never be ashamed. With all that is within me now, oh, bless His holy name. Amen. Someday I'll move beyond the blue, where a better home awaits, there to lay aside for a crown of life all this sorrow, death, and pain, to see my loved ones and to know I have bid this world goodbye. I will lift my hands and I'll bless His name while I'm shouting through the sky. Oh, bless the Lord, yes, bless the Lord. Well, bless His holy name. Let me not forget all His benefits or the blessings that He brings. Lift the great I am, let me never be ashamed. Is within me now, oh, bless His holy name. I'm lifting up my hands to the great I am, let me never be ashamed. With all that is within me now, oh, bless His name. The Lord is good, His mercy endureth forever and ever, to all generations. So I will stand up and sing praise, hallelujah, for I know the Lord is good. I was sick in my body and I could not get well. The great physician passed by my way. Oh, I is good. The Lord is good. His mercy endureth forever and ever, to all generations. So I will stand up and sing praise, hallelujah, for I know the Lord is good. He reached down and touched me when I was so low I could not get up or go down any farther. My sins, which were many, He forgave and forgot them all. I know the Lord is good. The Lord is good. His mercy endureth forever and ever, to all generations. So I will stand up and sing praise, hallelujah, for I know the Lord is good. Yes, I know the Lord is good.
over in the glory land.
There's a true story all about glory and the glad angel band.
Heaven's angel band.
Wonder if it's been told to you.
If it's ever been told to you.
If I could tell you how it would thrill you, you could then understand.
You could understand
Why the Lord built a place for you, a place for you. Over there, 'tis always spring. Over there, the joy bells ring.
I'll shout.
Evermore my soul shall sing with the angel band. I'm only waiting for that happy day when my soul will sail away over in the glory land. Now that I've started, never downhearted, ever the path is bright.
It is ever bright.
Glorify God in all I do.
Yes, in everything I do.
Happy in knowing daily I'm showing others the paths of right.
To the paths of right.
Telling the world His love is true. His love is true. Over there, 'tis always spring. Over there, the joy bells ring.
I'll shout.
Evermore my soul shall sing with the angel band. I'm only waiting for that happy day when my soul will sail away over in the glory land. I'm only waiting for that happy day when my soul will sail away.
And I reach
Over in the glory land.
Once on a hillside, people were gathered, hoping to see Him as thousands were fed. He touched the blind eye, healed broken spirits. He moved with compassion, and He raised up the dead. Once on a hillside, people were gathered, watching as Jesus was crucified. No one showed mercy to the one who had healed them. Yet Jesus loved them as He suffered and died. Once on a There is no greater promise than this. When he returns with power and glory, we shall see Jesus. We shall see Jesus, just as he is.
Okay, marvelous Monday music. I love it. I feel like I've been to the best gospel concert I've seen in a long time, and I loved it. I hope that y'all loved it too. And right now, I know there's somebody sitting out there who's going to love this song. It is one of those songs that Dwight did, and I listened to all the CDs, and I never mentioned this song. And then one day I said, there's a song on here I really, really like. And he said, well, you know, you never mentioned that song. And I said, well, listen, I love it. So I want y'all to listen to this one. It's one that we don't play very often, but it is one you need to just sit back, reflect, relax, and listen. I'll see you again soon, only on ETC.
Someday the Lord will descend from his mansion on high. He'll appear with an angel band in the twinkle of an eye. He'll carry all of his believers to the sweet by and by. Can you imagine to be left behind? Can you imagine the pain Jesus bore on that day? From the old rugged cross to the tomb where he lay, and how he died for you and me so that we could be saved. Can you imagine the price that he paid? Oh, what a day it will be when I feel his embrace. Enter in, see the beauty, and I look on his face. I want to walk with Mom and Dad down the streets of pure gold. Can you imagine a sight to behold? Can you imagine the pain Jesus bore on that day? From the old rugged cross to the tomb where he lay, and how he died for you and me so that we could be saved. Can you imagine